Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel, welcome to our coffee times, and welcome to another movie review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Assassination Nation.
It's coffee time.
This is a 2018 American black comedy horror film directed by Sam Levinson, also written by him. And when I found this film, I was attracted to the idea of it, but I was expecting something perhaps more stereotypical, and the type of film that I found was something between super serious, important, and ridiculous. And the combination for some reason worked so well that I ended up enjoying it more than I thought, so I wanted to quickly review this film for you. The film did have kind of mixed critics because a lot of people kind of praised the visuals and how action-packed the film was in some ways, but also they said that the characters were very flat and they didn't have like very strong personalities. At the end of the day, what this film is a revenge film, a protest film, and it does touch a lot of different important serious topics that needed to be addressed, and it can get a little bit ridiculous and over the top at times, but I just think the combination just worked in this case. The film is based on Salem, and it is kind of like a social satire that it is trying to bring awareness to a lot of different important topics. And the film starts with a lot of visual trigger warnings, and it's even kind of, letting you know what each trigger warning is, and it is a big list of trigger warnings, and it kind of already defines what type of movie this is going to be. All of these sensitive topics, in my opinion, are really well portrayed, and they are not going to sugarcoat anything for you. And because of all of these sensitive, important topics that are being kind of shown throughout the movie, by the time you're making over halfway through it, you already want blood to be shed. The film being based only on the city of Salem, even though all of these topics are something that is happening currently worldwide, kind of makes the situation and the feeling a little bit more intimate, a little bit more intense, as opposed to a film that it would have been focused like more global. And I think it really worked and helped with the atmosphere and with having characters that all go to the same high school, that all have the same neighbors. Like, it kind of gave you this small town vibe that you love in one of those like really good thrillers. One of the main messages of this film is that we all have secrets. We all never show 100% who we are because we are afraid that people are not going to be able to take us as we are 100%. And so it kind of focuses on that, on secrets that we all hide in our phones, in the computer, at home, and things we don't want anybody to ever find out. So what happens in the film, which is what kind of kickstarts the whole film, is that somebody starts to air the secrets, these dark secrets that people have and they don't want others to know about. And the first one that gets hit is the mayor, and a bunch of pictures of something that he didn't want to come out, and everybody is able to see it. So after him, other people start to see their pictures, their messages, their Google searches posted online so everybody can see them and judge them and come and jump to their own conclusions. This is a film that criticizes social media, that criticizes how we are being constantly judged online, and also censorship. And it is a film that, it's kind of trying to make us wake up and realize that whilst we are not showing ourselves 100% as we are, we sometimes choose to show too much of ourselves on social media. For me, one of the strongest assets of this film was the beautiful color and the great shots of some of the scenes, plus the brutality that we get to see on the second half of the film. This film for me had kind of the Purge vibes, and I'm a huge fan of the Purge, and it's scary in the sense that these are things that could actually happen in real life. Imagine like in your town, in your city, somebody starts to post everybody's darkest secrets online of everybody, and you come to conclusions and you want to blame that person and you want to hurt that other person, and people just, everything gets out of control. Of course, because somebody is exposing everybody's secrets, there is a search, they're trying to figure out who is doing this. But people are too busy pointing fingers at each other and being irresponsible like that. And the people that are supposed to be responsible, which is the police, are also super lost, and they don't really do much in order to fix it. My only critique on the film could be that it was a little bit too long, so we do get a very long, more slower pace kind of first half of the film until we actually get to the climax, when it starts to get really action-packed and really violent, and when you're finally being satisfied with that revenge feelings. But I do think that this film has extremely good ideas, and these are very dark topics that is important that we talk about, and I think this was one of these films that you're supposed to take seriously, but on the other hand is also over the top and ridiculous at times, but it works to bring those messages across. So I think this is a film that everybody should watch at least once. I gave this film a total of 4 out of 5 stars, which is a pretty high rating, and it is because it was a great exploration of a lot of dark themes that not everybody likes to talk about because of their nature, and it gets uncomfortable at times, and I think it was just great. And even though the characters, you know, they didn't get such a huge character arc because we didn't have time to explore all of the different personalities and background stories, but I just feel like this film is really important. It was fresh, it was interesting, and like I said, I think everybody should give it at least a watch, and it might not be for everybody, I'm gonna admit that, but I'm still gonna recommend it to you. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this quick movie review. Let me know down below if you've watched the movie, and if so, what you thought about it. Please do keep it spoiler free for everybody that has not watched it yet. And before you leave, please consider give the video a big thumbs up for support. If you want to follow me, there's all my social media links down below, and I hope to see you all in the next coffee time. Bye!